Hello students, I'm Hazra Shaheen and today we are going to discuss about respiration. As you all know that during everyday activity or any kind of work we are doing, we need energy. Do you have any idea that from where we are getting energy? Yes, you're right that with the burning or consumption of the food we are getting that. But what happens at the cellular level? With the definition of the cellular respiration, we get to know that whenever any molecule, that is the sugar or the carbohydrate we are taking within these cells, we are oxidizing them in the presence of oxygen to the simple molecules such as carbon dioxide and the water, and the energy is produced. This catabolic process is called respiration. Don't confuse the respiration with the breathing, because inhalation of the oxygen and exhalation of the carbon dioxide is the process of breathing. It may be the external, these are also the part of the respiration, so we call them external respiration or the internal respiration. But what is happening at the cellular level, that is called the cellular respiration, which we will be discussing in our today's presentation. Okay, so now external respiration is just the exchange of gases between the atmosphere and the nose, and internal respiration is the exchange of gases in the lungs, blood and the cells, that is entry of the oxygen towards within the cell and release of the carbon dioxide from the cell. So that in these areas is called the internal respiration. As you know that from the plants we are getting sugar molecules, or even the fats, lipids, proteins, whatever we are obtaining, we are taking it into our system and we are digesting them, and from that in the simplest form enter into the bloodstream, and from the blood they goes to the cell, and within the cell they are getting oxidized, even in the plants as well as in the animals. In the plants, within the chloroplast, you see ADP is generated, NADPH is generated, but they are unable to cross the chloroplast membrane. So only the sugar molecule will pass, and that will enter into the TCA cycle and oxidative phosphorylation. So overall, there we are not going to taking into consideration about the lipid metabolism or the fat metabolism, like their catabolism, but we are going to discuss about the glucose metabolism. Here one molecule of the glucose in the presence of oxygen is getting converted to carbon dioxide, 6 molecules, 6 molecules of water, and 38 molecule of ATP is produced. This is the complete oxidation of one molecule of the glucose. In turn, we are getting 38 molecule of ATP. But in case of the lipids, we will be getting more energy. So it is in our biological processes, most of the cases lipids are getting metabolized, and from there lot of energy will be consumed. Here this respiration process takes place in the three stages, that is glycolysis, Krebs cycle and electron transport chain. Here glycolysis takes place in the cytosol, whereas the remaining process takes place in the mitochondria. So in the glycolysis process, one molecule of glucose is broken down into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid, 2 molecules of ATP is generated, and 2 molecules of NADH is produced. This pyruvic acid and reducing equivalent will enter into the mitochondria. This is the outer mitochondrial membrane, this is inner mitochondrial membrane, and there is a matrix. This is intermembrane space. So this pyruvic acid enter into the matrix there, and it is converted into the acetyl-CoA. This acetyl-CoA enter into the TCA cycle and merges with the oxaloacetate, producing the citrate. So this citrate is a tricarboxylic acid, and from the name of the discoverer, it is Krebs cycle or TCA cycle, mean tricarboxylic acid cycle. In this TCA cycle, this acetyl-CoA that enters, acetyl group of the acetyl-CoA enters and it get oxidized, leading to the production of 2 molecule of carbon dioxide, 3 molecule of NADH, 1 molecule of FADH2, 1 molecule of GTP. This is a complete burning of 1 molecule of acetyl-CoA, leading to the production of 2 molecule of carbon dioxide, and the oxaloacetate is again obtained. and the reducing equivalence, that is NADH, FADH2, that is produced, it enter into the electron transport chain, and where they are able to get oxidized into FAD plus, uh, FAD and NAD plus, and the hydrogen ion that is obtained will be able to run the ATP synthase and leading to the production of ATP, and in the presence of oxygen, the hydrogen ion which are present within the matrix will lead to the production of water. So here only the oxygen is utilized. So this is the overall process of respiration. So thank you.